So let's just get right into it. This is gameplay on my 6'6" build. This is my day 1 build. I will say, if you guys have watched my previous videos, if you guys know about my two-way sharpshooter, you know patch 1, all I was doing was running and fading. But now, not only is fading nerfed from 3, which is all I like to do, I don't like to fade from mid, but I just think that it wasn't as enjoyable as this playstyle right here, pick and pop and ISO. Now, you guys are going to see in this gameplay, I'm doing pick and pop, but when the center gets on me, you see I will ISO him just like that. I am a very aggressive player when it comes to shooting threes on this build. A lot of ISO players and pick and pop players, they like to drive. They like to dunk. I like to look for my 3, as you guys can see. We have 3 threes already. But yes, this is my day 1 build, but obviously I changed him with cap breakers to make him even better. I'm going to show you guys exactly the build, the badges, everything you want to know about it after this gameplay. But I will be making a brand new 6'6" build for this playstyle and for ISO, and I'm going to have that out in a couple days. I just want to make sure that I make it absolutely perfect. I already did a little bit of labbing, and I love the way it looks. But you guys see, I'm going for posters. Like, when you guys see me just go up on a center like that for the layup, it's because I'm going for posters. I do have a 93 driving dunk on this build with Legend Posterizer. You see I get that dunk, and on the top right, you see Legend Posterizer. I wanted to test it out, and it's not that it's bad, but the new 6'6" I'm going to make is just going to make that Legend Posterizer even better. But you guys see, I just enjoy this playstyle so much more than the run and fade. And not only that, it's just way more viable. If you want to run and fade, you can still do that, but you have to do it from the mid-range, and that's not really my game. I've never really enjoyed just taking a bunch of 2s, taking a bunch of mid-ranges. So from here on out, this is what my videos will be. Either me ISOing or me doing pick and pop and getting a bunch of contact dunks, putting people on the ground, and quick stopping for 3 with the occasional fade. It's 2K26, you know you can still fade. But after this dunk right here, let me show you guys my build, my day 1 build that I upgraded with cap breakers. Let me show you guys exactly what this build looks like. So this is what the build that I'm playing on looks like. This is my day 1 build. Obviously, you see I improved it with cap breakers just to get it so it can dunk better. I am going to completely rework this build and probably upload it in a couple days. It will be my new main build because I do enjoy this playstyle. I would say the biggest thing is I want to get more shooting and just more shooting badges in general. And then honestly, you don't need this high of a steal with how this game is played. But as you can see, like, the shooting badges are not great. I had to max +1 my set shot specialist to Hall of Fame, and I only get shifty shooter on gold with max +1ing it. Because you guys see, I want to get posterizer legend with my max +2. So yeah, if you do want to make a similar build to this, I would wait until I upload my next video, which is going to be showing you guys my new 6'6" that I'm going to be playing on, and it's going to be my main build. But I enjoy the play style of this. Now let's get into more gameplay. So I'll have a few more gameplays in this video. I'll have 2 3s gameplays and 1 more 2s gameplay. Just depends whatever you like, because I know some people like 3s, some people like 2s, so I might as well put them both because I was playing both of them. But I kind of just want to take this part of the video to talk about, you know, the state of the game and the patch. So basically, a lot of people were complaining about the patch, and I still see people complaining about it now, saying it ruined the game. I'm going to be completely honest. When they first dropped the patch and they made it so you literally couldn't dribble or somebody would steal the ball, it was horrible. I hated that. You need to be able to dribble or else the game won't be good, right? But I really like not only the rhythm shot nerf, but the fade nerf. It was ridiculous. I already explained it earlier in the video. That was never my favorite playstyle to do, was run and fade. But with how broken it was, like, I literally discovered it on day 1 of the game. Once I realized you could rhythm fade and how consistent it was, I felt like I was literally doing myself a disservice by playing any other way. Because not only could you score the ball in 2 to 3 seconds every time, but you could do it with 3-pointers. And don't get me wrong, yes, you should be able to fade some middies, but it shouldn't be as consistent. And ignore this possession. I don't know what I was doing on that defensive possession. I kind of look like a robot on these next couple possessions, but I will be honest, I haven't been playing 2K as much, and that's why I've been pretty inconsistent with the uploads. I've always told you guys, if I really enjoy the game and if I'm having fun on the game, you guys will see it, not only in my videos, but with, you know, the things I upload. The reason I've been uploading best build, best jump shot, stuff like that, more than just these gameplays, is simply because not only does you guys seem to watch those videos more, but it just honestly, I didn't enjoy that fading playstyle. But now that I'm going to be making this new 6'6" build that I'm going to show you guys in a couple days, I will be playing the game a lot more because I like the game now. I like that it's easier to stop people. Not everybody can just run and fade, because let's be honest, it didn't matter who you were, everybody could run and fade. Now, defense is a little bit better. There's a bigger skill gap, which I enjoy. I don't like it when offense is that overpowered. I don't know how many of you guys played 2K21 next gen, but that's just how it felt. It literally felt like if you have the ball, it's hard to get a stop on defense, which I think offense needs to have its own challenge, and I've always enjoyed the quick stop playstyle. But you guys see, 20-17, it's kind of a close game here. I have my poster machine takeover, which I was trying out. I wanted to try it out because apparently it got buffed, and yeah, that was about halfway into the green window, but it was wide open with poster machine. We ended up getting streak breaker there, so those, you can tell those guys weren't bad. They were obviously on a streak. But now let's get back to the twos court, where you guys are going to see same play style. Me and Rose just running pick and pop. But let me know in the comments, obviously, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching it. But let me know, what type of gameplay do you guys enjoy watching the most? Do you guys like watching twos? Do you guys like watching threes? Do you like watching the pick and pop? Do you like watching pick and roll? Do you like watching ISO? If I had to guess, I feel like most people like watching twos or threes and just straight ISO, which I can do. But like I said, I'm going to be completely transparent. I haven't been playing 2K as much lately because I didn't enjoy patch 1. But with patch 2, I'm going to be playing the game a lot. So that's why my dribble moves in this video, you guys might be watching it and saying you dribble like a bot. And it's kind of how I've always played. I've never really been a great dribbler, but I figure out the most effective moves and I use them accordingly. And you see, I will always be a very aggressive three-point shooter. And another thing that I forgot to mention, I am back to X shooting. Yes, when it comes to fading, I will still rhythm shot, and I will still rhythm shot some jump shots. But man, did I miss shooting with X. You guys know I've been playing 2K for a long time now. I've been playing Park on 2K since 2K15. I even played it a bit in 2K14. And I just straight up prefer the X playstyle. But hold on a second. Can you believe they didn't let me finish that dunk? That would have been absolutely crazy. A spin dunk into a no meter. They didn't even give me a chance because I was with X. Contact dunk where I put him on the ground. I get a nice 3 there, but man, that would have been nice to get. That would have been a crazy clip. And that's the things I miss. I miss ISOing. I miss doing stuff like that. You see, I'm calling for the ISO with Rose here. I enjoy this playstyle. I really do. I don't know. I genuinely am starting to like 2K26. Well, technically because I changed my playstyle. Nobody was forcing me before to run and fade, but like I already explained, I felt like I was doing myself a disservice by not playing like that. But you guys see, we're back on threes and we're starting off with a self lob. Thing about threes, I will say, is I was having a lot of close threes games. This build that I'm on, you guys already saw it. This is definitely not a threes build. Like, I think I have an 89 3 and an 87 mid-range. My highest stat is 93 driving dunk. And if you guys know anything about threes, you mainly want your point guard to be a 3-hunting point guard, which I technically am. I am a 3-hunting point guard, but it's hard when you're on a 6'6" build like this to 3-hunt when you only have an 89 3 and silver limitless. Like, if I had, I'm not going to spoil it, but what my new 6'6" build is going to have from the 3-point, it definitely would have been way easier to play. And not only that, I also changed my jump shot. In these gameplays, you're seeing me use my old jump shot, the Matt Ryan based on what I've been using all year. Still very good, and I still think it's by far the best spot up jump shot for 6'5" to 6'9" builds. But there's a better jump shot when it comes to if you are the ball handler and you're shooting off dribble and you need to quick stop. I found a better jump shot. I will probably include that in my next gameplay video or my next jump shot video. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys want to get my notifications, and if you guys just want to see my upcoming videos, you guys know I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, look, these 3 games, they were pretty close. 12-12. The center is just sitting in the paint, so you guys know me. Quick stop for 3. Man, I missed not having to just fade that. Like before, why would I ever quick stop? If this was patch 1, why would I ever quick stop right there when I could just fade it and have the same exact green window? But now, as you guys can see, you're not forced to quick stop, but that's what separates the players. That is what I love, is those little things that separate the good players from the elite players. And that's why 2K20 was one of my favorite 2Ks, because it had such a good quick stop that just separated the players. Like, and you guys will see right there, Fading from 3 is still very, very viable, but it's not as good as before. But that's pretty much going to wrap up the gameplay. You guys see my boy Amazing here ends it, and that wraps it up for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, do me a favor, drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.